Hey guys, hand here again. One day I'm gonna draw a face on this hand, and it's gonna be like a real little face. Do I have the hand for it? Am I beautiful enough? All right, what have I done today? So I did some electric stuff today, and when I got to terminating outlets, I was kind of done because you got to mount the outlets to the face of the cover, and it's a huge pain because you got to do both outlets at the same time. Let's get them from up here. See that screw right there? It screws to the center of this guy. And for a dual outlet, you have to wire them together and then wire one to the feed. So I got 6 of them to do. Sounds like a job for tomorrow, me. So overview. Cabinets. There will be a outlet and a light switch and a sink. There's going to be a light underneath here so I can actually see what I'm doing in the sink, which will be cool. Over here, I'm going to have another outlet. So in this corner, I'm going to move the incubators that are inside the house to here. I have kind of a conundrum, I guess. My big incubator, the one that has a camera in it, has all the controls on the right side of it, and the door opens this way, right? So I can't cram it up against the wall. So what do? I'm gonna take my little incubator and put it up against the wall, and it'll be probably up to about here. My other incubator will be up to here. So I'll have a little area to cram some stuff, maybe buy a hatcher for the top of it. I don't know yet, but they'll plug into there. That guy has its own run to power both of those. And then we have many double outlets here on their own. And what those are for is there's going to be 4 outlets for each brooder. And you'll have a light, a heat light, and maybe a plug for a camera to go into the brooder, and then an extra one just in case. Under that, I'm going to mount a rail for water so that I can use my automatic waters, and the brooder should be good. Me and the wife talked about how to put the brooders in here, and I was considering going long ways, so away from the wall. Picture a Twinkie, right? Long ways, not this way. So the problem with that is, you can tell I'm American, right? The problem with that is from the wall to the end of the brooder here, it's 57 inches. So those guys are big, which will put me about right here on this one, I think. Yeah, this board. And it would leave me with very little walking room and reaching room. So we decided, I'm only going to be able to fit 4 of those, and you can see by the tape demarcations, there's one here too. That 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'd be long ways. And I was alright with that until the wife came out and she's like, "You're stupid," because I said, we can put 4 of them long ways, and I can stack feed there for the the ducks and whatnot. And she said, "How are you going to reach into them without getting into them? Because 57 inches is quite a ways to reach if you're trying to reach ducks on the other side of it, right? And they're all running away from you like, 'Don't touch me.'" So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do instead is turn them sideways, long ways. And I think I should be able to fit 3 long ways. The only way to really find out is to test it, because we're a matter of an inch, right? So they're 57 inches, and it seems like 3 will fit touching wall to wall, but we'll find out in a couple days maybe. So the nice thing about 3 long ways is I'm able to reach into them, and they're only 37 inches wide. So I can reach in and grab all the ducks, and I'll have much more walking space down the center, and I can fit 6 or 8 people in here at one time. People bring their kids over and want to see all the ducks, which has happened. I had a family of 6 people come one time. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. That would leave me with an extra outlet, but you know, more power, never a bad thing, right? So the 4th brooder would go right here where my table is with all the crap on it. It would be, so the sink I'm planning on putting in line with this, right? So it's only going to be like a little table area and a sink. And the other brooder will go right here, and then the incubators. So that'll give me my 4 brooders. And, you know, all will be right with the world or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's where the brooder's going to go. We need to put another outlet over there. It'll be all right. You may notice, sorry, got insulation in my throat. You may notice the floor is a little darker. That's because I sprayed it with sealant. You can see it's all around the edges here. Yeah, I did a messy job, whatever. It's a duck bin, you know, duck brooder house, whatever. It's supposed to seal the wood. I haven't actually tested it yet, but we'll see. So yeah, it still smells like paint sealant in here. It's kind of stinky, so I leave the doors open at night so it can kind of air out. What else have I done today? I finished the insulation over here, and I still need to, I got some insulation kind of sagging in the middle here, so I'm going to get some more of this duct support strapping and add some more horizontals to keep them, you know, where they need to be. I might actually go, like here's a point, and there's another point right here. Go from here across up to here, and then down, you know, X across each bay. You know, the stuff's only $4 a roll, and you get like, I think it's 100 foot of it, and that'll give me more support on the insulation up here, so it's not falling and sagging. You may notice it's a little brighter in here. I got 2 new lights. They are supposed to be equivalent to 8-foot 4 bulb lights, and I can agree with that to some extent. They're pretty okay. Not cheap, but they will last forever. I don't have to worry about LEDs burning out. So you know, I think the box set up to 24 years or something silly like that. And I got these boards here. So this board here is going to be my automation board. That's where I'm going to mount all my relays and controllers and all that fun stuff. And this guy here is going to be where my new panel goes. I'm going to need 240 out here because I'm going to have an air conditioner, and I need to run it off, you know, a panel. So my cute little panel here that I have rigged in isn't going to work. It is what it is, right? I think that was 17 bucks. No big, you know, great loss or anything like that. I have some cable tray up there. Being that I'm going to have automation, I am going to need some sort of cable tray. So I got a cable tray. I will run my cables through there. There will be a hole or something here or whatever for all my stuff to exit and go into the hen house. So that's what I've done today. I want to fix my door so it's no longer hanging off. And we got Hawkeye here. Oh, buddy. There's no popcorn in there. No. There's only a chunk of insulation. Yeah. And you can't eat that. No, you can't eat that. Who's a good boy? Not you. No, it's Timber. Timber's a good boy. You're a poop eater. So Hawk decided last night he was going to eat a whole dozen eggs, raw eggs. And about midnight, I woke up to the most nastiest smell I've ever smelled in my life in the bedroom. And this guy was farting. Very, very stinky. So he did not feel good last night after eating a dozen raw eggs. But you know, he seems to be okay today. Right? No accidents in the house. Everything's good. So Hawk is getting big. He's very fluffy as well. I'd say he's probably close to 80 pounds now. You know, he grows so fast. And he's only 7 months old. They stopped growing at 18 months. His head's starting to get high enough now that it almost sits on the counter. You can see that table over there. He's definitely higher than that table. But that's kind of a low table. Counter's are 48 inches. He's probably, you know, sitting with his head at 38. I don't know. Maybe closer to 42 or something like that. He's real close. Like his snoot comes up to the edge of the counter. And he is a expert counter surfer. He's stolen the mitts and ate them for the oven. We can't leave anything on the counter. He will get it and eat it all over the house. So he's kind of a little bit of a jerk, and he's not afraid to get what he wants. You know, it's very, very common of a Great Pyrenees to do what they want. They're kind of boneheads. All right, well, we're at 11 minutes now, so I guess I'm going to say goodbye, and Hawk says so long, and, you know, see you guys later.